From Rob Laitman's Twitter, February 24th, 2019. Our work is meant to accelerate our development, just as a computer program can run at a speed of 100 MHz or 1,000 MHz, so man can return with varying frequency to the thought of the goal, the Creator, where he is in his intention and aspiration, accelerated development. Man cannot provide for his existence in isolation from society. He is created to live within society like a cogwheel in a mechanism. He has no freedom of motion. He is intertwined in the common motion, so the mechanism as a whole will fulfill its task. Each person's egoism is necessary for independent existence. The provision of one's vital necessities. Use of egoism beyond the necessary is for the benefit of others. It is thus transformed to altruism. Use of egoism beneath what is reasonable for one's existence is forbidden. The degree of ego's development determines the degree of its use and of man's development. 1. Open use. 2. Restricted use. 3. Hatred for one's egoism. 4. Awakening of love for others. Altruism, the foundation for goodness. From love for those close to you to concern for all mankind. Egoism doesn't refer to natural self-love required to sustain one's animate existence, but rather to the character it takes on of hatred and exploitation of everyone for one's own sake, which generates theft and murder. By that, it is opposite to love for others and destroys society. Baal Sulam, the nation. The quality of singularity is instilled in every creature by the Creator, their only root. But when it unites with egoism, the quality of singularity becomes destructive. With it, all creatures wish to use the whole world for their own benefit, not caring about others' demise. The further man advances, the more he cares about his environment. Above egoism, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, until entering spirituality, when he ceases to feel his own existence at all and works in bestowal without personal calculation, he thereby becomes free, autonomous, spiritual. We thereby attain equivalence to the Creator. What we receive for our sustenance is not considered reception. Each person's desire separates him from the Creator. This is where we exist. The Creator's plan is for us to become independent and similar to Him. That is, without changing the desires, to change the intentions from myself to for you. Light emanates only from darkness. When darkness submits, the Creator is revealed in His glory. Serving the Creator happens only from darkness, and only out of evil does good follow. Perfection is when good and evil are together in order to then turn into good. Baal Sulam, the wisdom of Kabbalah in its essence. I am happy to live in a generation when it is possible to disseminate the wisdom of Kabbalah, since before our time, Kabbalists were not permitted to study Kabbalah in the open, before everyone and with explanations. This permission has been granted because of the special state of the generation. Baal Sulam, the wisdom of Kabbalah in its essence. Since the wisdom of Kabbalah speaks of the Creator's revelation, no wisdom is more valuable. Kabbalists describe it in a way that allows one to study it effectively and be corrected. Then they temporarily conceal it in order to reveal it in our time forever. Just like the sea enters in between mountains and separates them, Egoism has entered between us and separated us. We must erect bridges of love above the ego. We will then begin to attain and control all of nature, our egoistic nature, and the Creator's altruistic nature. This is the aim of our development. Growing egoism, it leads hostility in society of everyone towards everyone, dividing society into tinier and tinier hostile groups by color, religion, gender, etc. No one is able to unite. But it is those evoking these conflicts who will soon begin to mutually destroy themselves. Democracy has gone wrong. Well, how else can it go if it is but freely developing egoism? Hence, it leads to ego's development and disintegration of families, nations, etc. into constituent parts, realization of egoism as evil, and its correction by Kabbalah.